New at 11. Right now, polo mogul John Goodman sits in the Palm Beach County Jail, convicted again of DUI manslaughter.
Can't bring Scott back, but this is, one step in the right direction.
And tonight, a friend of his victim, Scott Wilson, speaks out about the young man who died while heading home for his sister's birthday.
We find the defendant guilty of DUI manslaughter.
2 lives, one suddenly ended, the other poised to be stripped of wealth and privilege, but his lawyers vowing to appeal. One of Scott Wilson's closest friends is telling his story for the first time.
It is one of enduring heartache for the loss of the 23-year-old man at the center of this case. News Channel 5's Jeff Skripek is live in Wellington with the story you'll see only on 5. Jeff?
Well, Michael and Kelly, tonight we are standing near the canal where Scott Wilson was knocked into while inside his car back in 2010. The location where he later died. Well, tonight out here you can see someone has left a fresh bouquet of flowers and a candle to honor the young man's life and the hopes he hasn't forgotten. Lake Worth Road and 120th Avenue South. Crossroad in Wellington, that means nothing to most. But for a family and a small core group of friends, it's hallowed ground.
Not a moment goes by where I don't drive by and think of, what happened.
At 23 years old, Scott Patrick Wilson was killed by a polo millionaire, John Goodman. Jurors deciding today that Goodman was drunk and rammed his car into Wilson's, sending the recent college grad into a canal where he died, alone.
I feel like everyone knows who John Goodman is and not anyone knows who Scott Wilson is.
Friends since they were teenagers and roommates in college, Michael Hoffman lost part of himself that February night back in 2010.
When you heard the news, you had that moment of just shock. You really couldn't comprehend what was happening. And it's still hard 4 years later.
Hoffman remembers the fun the two had, Wilson's energy, his drive to be an engineer, have a family. Dreams cut short because someone made a choice to drink and drive.
It's one of the things everybody hears about, but until it hits home and until it takes a friend, until it takes a family member, a mother, a father, a brother, a friend, I just hope people think twice about it,
We find the defendant guilty of DUI manslaughter.
A guilty verdict on Tuesday that Hoffman knows is once again just the beginning.
It's bittersweet. This is the second time we've heard this. Hopefully this time, justice will actually be served. We can't bring Scott back, but this is, one step in the right direction.
Now, we did speak with the attorney for Scott Wilson's father. He tells us that William Wilson says today the biggest hurdle was cleared, but he knows there are many more steps to come. Reporting live tonight out here in Wellington, I'm Jeff Skripek, WPTV News Channel 5.